So welcome guys, welcome to our first and ever once again Forex Market Preview. It's been a long time. Today's June 24. Our last Forex Market Preview was like the first week of this month. So just again, for the first time, yun na ulit tayo magkakaroon ng Forex Market Preview. So as of course, before going to proceed into our live chart, let me just first run this. So there you go, jumping now right into our chart. Okay, so as you could see, this is actually the recent journal or trading view that we did post on our trading view site. Okay, from starting on the June 6th, that was on the Aussie dollar, then up to the very latest of Aussie dollar right here. And as you could see, we have actually still floating trades. At the same time, we have already some realized trades. Okay, so you can see these are the results. Prior to that, we have a link on each individual setups on each markets. Makikita nyo dito sa mga link na yan and what happened on that setup. So for example, you have taken starting from the Aussie dollar down to the recent Aussie dollar on the June 15 last week. We are now currently sitting the 1,496 pips more or less gain for this month of June. Okay, and as of now, we are going to still have much more setups, much more opportunities into the market this coming week. So we have some potential trades that we are going to look for this week. Okay, so just the same on some other markets like some of the dollar markets we have versus the dollars, the cable, and at the same time the euro and the USD Japanese yen. Okay, so starting right off here, but before that, we're going to have first a list. So we could go one by one. Okay, first we're going to have and discuss the US dollar versus the Japanese yen and the euro versus the dollar versus the US dollars. And at the same time, I'm sorry, euro versus the US dollar. This must be euro versus the dollars. Okay. And at the same time, we're going also discuss and cover a little bit of the sterling or the cable versus the US dollar. Okay. So those are the markets that we're going to look into for this coming week. So ito yung mga markets na babantayan natin because there could be a trade opportunity onto this market. Okay, so right here, guys, we are on our US dollar versus the Japanese yen market. Okay, if we're going to zoom in, let me first remove these drawings. Okay, so this is this is the recent movement right here on the USD Japanese yen. As you could see, the market is quite moving sideways, right? Okay, and as of the moment, the market right here from this leg movement up, the market formed kind of a triangle, a symmetrical triangle that looks like this. Okay, so any break, guys, above that or below that, we could enter for a position. Obviously, a break above, close above that upper trend line, you could go for a long position, and at the same time, a break below, close below the lower trend line diagonal support, we could go for a short position. Okay, so let us say, from my personal perspective, we could go and wait for this market to break above, meaning my personal bias on this market, like to see price break above this triangle. Another maybe impulsive leg movement to the upside. Okay, so for example, maybe this Monday openings, week openings market, we could go and maybe expect price break above, close above this upper trend line. I could go and trigger my long positions, okay, buy position, and my stops, guys, will just be based on whatever the APR is right here. As you could see, the current APR, guys, is around the 25 pips. If you could see right here. Let me first shoot for you. So here's our ATR. The recent ATR, guys, is around the 25 pips. So any candle break above, close above, guys, I would like to use my ATR for my stop loss times 2 with it. So with the 25, I could have a good stop loss of 50 pips below the price I would like to enter. Okay. So in my personal bias, guys, I see a pattern right here by which it is a cipher. From that swing high down to this swing low, if you could see that, I would like to see, guys, price retrace right here at the 113.17. Okay, if there will be a candle break above, close above, or there will be a breakout of the symmetrical triangle, I could target around this level. Okay, so that will be, guys, a pattern formation by which is a bearish cipher pattern that will look something like this. Okay, by which if market goes up there, I could go and take for a good short position. So we have a back-to-back now. A long position waiting for a breakout to the upside if it gives us a good breakout, and at the same time, a short position waiting up here for us to expect that this market would go down. Okay, but first on a buy position, guys, for example, I would like to go and enter for a buy position. I could put maybe a a buy stop order around this previous high, or maybe around this one. I could enter right there for a long position, pending buy stops around this level. Okay, and my stops, guys, will just be 50 pips or whatever the ATR is. Okay, let us say this will be the 50 pips. Okay, and for my target would be around right here. Okay, or let's fix it. Okay, we're going to risk 50 pips, and for the target would be on that one. It gives us, guys, a good, oh, what happened? I'm sorry. This is 5 pips. Oh, there you go. So it gives us, guys, a good 1:2.5 risk reward ratio on that one trade. So technically, if we have a buy stop on the 111.92, by which there could be potential breakout to the upside, we could go and take a buy stops based on ATR, which is the current was 25 multiplied by 250 pips for my stop loss, and my profit, guys, will be at least on the 125 pips, giving me a good 1:2.5 risk reward ratio, meaning I could risk maybe $50 or $100 to this one for a profit of $100 to $250 right here. So that will be a good buy position. So once price reach RPRZ right here, which is the red zone, I could go and maybe aggressively short this market. Okay, once price will reach this completion, and my targets, guys, will base down here. Okay, as for a pattern, we could go and take targets on its 38.2, 618, TP1, TP2. Okay, that will be our TP1, TP2. From this price, I could go and take targets right here on the 111.50 TP1 and 110.47 for a TP2 up to the very low, guys. If you're going to jump or zoom out the market, I would like to see price going down on the 113 103. Okay, as I am expecting price to go down there prior from this market, this price right here by which the market went up was during the US election. So I am expecting that the market could go down there on the 103. Okay, so with that, guys, we have actually a pattern that will look like this. Okay, prior from that one, as you could see, we have a potential bullish bat that will complete around the 103, and this will be our next target example if price will goes into that completion, by which we could go and extend our targets right there, and maybe another opportunity for us to go for a long position. Okay, so a long position from this one, I could just go or enter or maybe wait for a confirmation that I could go along that market, stops just below this pattern's X point, and targets way up on the 38.2 or 618. Okay, as of the moment, that's the market. Okay, so long, then short upon that. And of course, from this short, guys, our stop loss will just be obviously from the above our X or the pattern's X point. Because if you're going to see right now, generally this triangle market is quite consolidating. Even right here, market, guys, is also quite consolidating. So as you could see, market right here, guys, is actually inside another triangle. Okay, so there could be maybe potential bounce right here if price touches or complete our bearish cipher setup, by which there could be another short opportunity if price will complete that and it gives us a breakout this coming week. Or if not, market could just go to the downside, okay? And that could also trigger my short position, and my stops again would be based on the ATR. If it gives me a good breakout of candle break below, close below this lower trend line, I could go and take a short position and maybe have a target on its previous low, which is this C point, down to the very completion of this bullish butt pattern. Okay, since the bullish butt pattern, guys, right here is still a very strong one and a valid pattern that will look like this. Okay, so a short position once market will break below, close below. A buy position if market gives us a candle break above, close above, target up to a completion of cipher, another opportunity for us to enter short, stops above the cipher X point. Target one, it's 38.2, 61.8 on its cipher, up to the very extension right here down on the 103 price even handle, by which we could go and take for a long opportunity depending on future price action. Okay, so that's almost a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scenarios setups we could make right here on the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Okay, so there you go. Next market, guys, we're going to have the euro versus the US dollars. As you could see, market right here is quite of a consolidating. Okay, previously we have identified that there could be a short opportunity prior from the previous call that we have right here, that if price reach around the 111, 112 price even handle, we could go and spot for a potential short position. Okay, as you could see, market right here, guys, is quite as of this moment, market is quite of a consolidating. Okay, if we're going to take this big one, we have actually a very, very big completion, by which it is a BAT one. Okay, and price was actually consolidating into our zone, our bearish BAT PRZ. Okay, as you could see, the price didn't break the previous high right here. So we could go and say that there could be a short opportunity waiting for us here on the Euro US dollars. Okay, and for our targets, obviously, will be on its 38.2 and 618 price even handle. Okay, so this will be a very long ride, guys. Okay, 38.2 will be right here. If you're going to see where 38.2 lies into, it's actually right into our support and resistance level here, by which there was a rejection right there, a rejection right here, and at the same time, a rejection right here, by which I could see and price maybe go down there and take at least our profit taking one. And profit taking two, guys, would be around right here. So from the current price right here, we have still 300, 330 at least pips for us to go down to hit at least target one. Okay, if you're going to say, for example, for an hour one, the market, guys, give us a closing complete bearish BAT setup. Okay, you will see it right here. If I'm going to show it for you, it does look like this. Okay, so as you could see, this is, guys, our red zone by which we drew earlier, the BAT PRZ. Okay, as you could see, we have actually a valid bearish BAT right here. So for those who did enter short on the 88.6 prior from the signals I gave, well, actually, that's not actually a signal. It's just actually an alert by which you could go and watch for that market reaction once it touched the 88.6, around the 1.1202. As you could see, there was already a reaction on the 88.6 and market tries to go come down. Okay, so technically, if you are short already into this market, our stops, guys, will just be above this previous X point, above it, as we expect that this price on this bearish BAT, guys, is a strong resistance. Okay, and this could give us a formation of a previous lower high. If we're expecting that the market will go and reverse to the downside, we don't want in the first place to create a high that will exceed our X point, this 1.12129. Any price break above or close above that X point will now invalidate this bearish. But in this third step case down of new highs, new lower high, lower lows, and lower highs, that it is a sign that the market is a kind of a downtrending. If market gives us a break above, close above that X point, we could say that the market will now maybe still further consolidate, or maybe the market could still go upwards. Okay, so technically, we would like to see market retracement very release at this point. Okay, this will be the very good idea for us to enter or participate a sell position, short positions, and stops technically above our X point. We had the initial lower high, as we expect that the market will now go downside and create a new lower low. Okay, a new lower low, maybe sometimes lower low and then lower low, another formation of a new lower high, so on and so on. And obviously, hopefully, it could take us and take our profit taking one down there. Okay, so technically, if you are short right here, okay, currently the market here on the hour ones gives you a 9 pips of the ATR. Okay, but we're going to neglect that. We're going to have a good stop loss maybe for a 25 pips. 25 pips, guys, for a 1 minute lot here on the Euro US dollar is just $25. Okay, it will be around right here. And for a target right here, which is $340. Okay, so let's say if you're going to enter short there for a risk or maybe a position size of 0.01, I'm sorry, 0.1, which is a 1 minute lot, it will give you a $1 per pip. And as you could see, our risk right there, guys, will be at least 25 pips. We could go and maybe risk for a 1 minute of $25. And for a profit, guys, for almost more or less 300 pips for a profit taking one, giving you a $300 on that one trade alone right here on the Euro USD. Okay, and so on. We're going to have a we're going to publish this on the trading view. Okay, so there you go. If you have entered short on that bearish but pattern, and again, bat pattern, guys, is a continuation pattern, a retracement, and a continuation pattern. So if I expect that the market will go and continue its movement to the downside, as we have a good bias that this market, okay, gives us a third step case to the downside, we could say that this market is now quite of a reversing already from its previous movement to the upside. And hopefully, it will hit our profit taking one on the 38.2 around the 108 price even handle. And as expected, there could be a chance that the market will fill this gap. Okay, so that's it. A 300 pips still down, potential down movement to the downside right here on the Euro US dollar. Okay, so prior to that, guys, we have also the Kiwi, which is the New Zealand dollars versus the US dollars. Just as the same as what we did on our previous analysis, we are still short into this one prior from the 88.6 shark and the 113 confluence right there, by which target one is still down here. For the current price, we have still at least 190 pips for a TP1 to near to 300 pips for a TP2. Okay, and for our stop loss, guys, it could just be above the X point, maybe for a good 100 pips to the upside, or 110 or 120 pips to the upside. Okay, so let's say 110 pips for a stop loss from the current price, okay, down to this one, which is 190. It gives us around maybe a good 1:1.8, 1.7 risk reward ratio. So technically, if you're risking $100, you could gain also $170 for profit taking one alone. And for a TP2, could go and earn around, if you're going to risk $100, could go and maybe earn near to $300. If you're going to say enter this market for a short one for $1 per pip. Just to give you an idea on how to enter into this trade. And again, disclaimer, risk warning, trade at your own risk, okay? So last one, guys, would be on the cable, just the same on the US dollars market, like the Euro US dollars and the New Zealand versus the US dollars. Right here, we also have actually a short opportunity, okay? But quite sometimes, GBP USD, guys, is from the movement along right here, we have quite of a market consolidation, okay? We have quite of a market consolidation, meaning the market is moving sideways. Hence, there could be a possible pattern formation by which harmonics, guys, obviously, you know, harmonics is strong when the market is moving sideways. Okay, so here on the GBP USD, we could see maybe a good retracement around this level. Okay, we could see price retrace around this zone, at least the 1.25 down to the 1.23 price even handle. Okay, for me personally, if I'm going to enter this market for a short position, I could wait for a potential setup, by which I'm going to show you right here on the hour 4, guys. We have another pattern completion. Okay, this is actually a pattern-based structured trading setup. Okay, we could go and say price complete or mass retrace right here on the 88.6 level, the 1.27.88. So there could be a potential bearish bat pattern right here that will look like this. Okay, an opportunity for us to enter short once price would reach the 88.60% level. Okay, a pending sell stop will do. And take note, our stops, guys, would just be above the previous X point, by which is a good could be a good resistance. Okay, maybe a 50 pips. Okay, 50 pips for your stop loss. Okay, and from the objective, we could go and take, say, targets down there on the 78.6, 88.6, as we expect that this market could be possible, could possibly create a new lower low. Okay, as you could see, just looking on the market swings, we have swing highs right here to this swing low, which is one swing high to this new lower high, new lower low, and maybe this decompletion will give us a new lower high, and maybe market could give us a potential new lower low right here before another reversal movement or buy opportunity for us to go long into this market. Okay, so bearish bat right here. Okay, just the same on how we trade patterns, guys. 38.2618 TP1, TP2 up to the very extension right here. Okay, so if let us say we have a good 30 pips, 50 pips for a risk. Okay, let's say this will be our TP1. That will be our TP1. Let me first adjust this. All right, so that will be our first profit taking. If you're going to say enter a sell limit right there, TP1, guys, could give us a good 70 pips for a reward. And as you could see, we could go maybe for a good 50 pips for our risk, giving us a good more than 1:1 risk reward ratio. So you need to adjust, guys, your position sizing into this one. Okay, as we predict that this market could not create a new higher high. Okay, so short right here, TP1 there, TP2 onto 618. Obviously, that would be giving you a good risk reward of more than 1:2. And extended targets right here on the 1.25 price even handle or lower, or once price touches into the zone, by which there could be an opportunity for us for a long position or a buy position in the long run. Okay, so we will see right here. Well, technically, we have actually that pattern that will look like this. Okay, this will be our X point to A point. This right here could be considered as a good B point of a bat pattern. C completion right here. And 88.6, guys, would be just inside our zone. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so waiting for a short position right here on the GBP USD, stops just above the X point. Okay, and targets will be down on its 38.2618 and down to its potential bullish completion of a certain pattern, by which there could be another long opportunity, buy opportunity for us to participate into this market here in the cable. So that's it, guys. So again, I would suggest if you would like to trade this one, and obviously I would like to acknowledge the risk involved into this one. So again, trade at your own risk. As said, these trade setups could possibly, we have different perspective objectives of how I trade this market. Same goes on to your trade objectives. So again, use your proven system at the same time. This is just a bias, a confluence, to give you a good idea by which what market is doing this and that. So that's it. USD JPY, waiting for a long breakout. Euro USD, NZD USD, GBP USD, looking more of a short position into that market. So, okay, guys, see you on maybe next week as we're going to update. And again, we're going to have an update, okay, on this journal. So what we've discussed, starting on the US dollar, we're going to add it here. Since we have the NZD-USD, which is running already, and the USD-CHF, which is running already. So Euro US dollars, we're going to add that up, GBP USD, and the USD JPY market. And again, currently, we are now on the positive 1,496 pips, more or less, pips net gain loss. Okay, so again, guys, have a great weekend and enjoy the night, and see you next week.